Hi, it's me, Nate Chappell. Don't hang up. I'm here to tell you all about a show we're doing out live in the world in Madison, Wisconsin at Gibbs Bar. We're doing a Several Questions Live. Nate Chappell asks you several questions. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to have a few guests of note. I've asked Charlie Schwartino. I haven't heard back from him, local weatherman. But I'd love to see one or more of you there. Johnny's going to be there probably. I'm going to be there. Finn's going to be in Pittsburgh, so F him, I guess. But maybe you'll even get to meet the Questionator. Maybe not. Okay, that's July 12th at Gibbs Bar. Several questions. I'll put a link in the show notes, okay, of this episode. So laughter is truly just a tap away. So tap away.
Hello, and welcome to Several Questions with Nate Chappell, Finn Hammond, and Johnny Fisher.
So the way the Several Questions work is that basically we found a machine in the woods called the Questionator 5000. And Johnny, I asked her to try to do it on the fly. I can't do it.
I think you're doing good. That's good.
I missed the part. I definitely was off. Could you guys shut the fuck up, please? Is that asking too much? Not you guys. Those guys.
Yeah.
So the way the Several Questions work is that, okay, I'm going to clap, 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 clap. So the way the Several Questions work is that basically we found a machine in the woods called the Questionator 5000 that was evidently engineered to generate infinite, very silly questions, and Johnny, Finn, and I have dedicated our lives to answering them all one by one by one. Now, this week it's kind of a happy accident. The Questionator is actually on vacation. Went to wine country with its family, and we hope it has a really good time, recharging, so to speak, its batteries, and I think that'll be great in the long run. But it's a happy accident because we have a live show coming up on July 12th at Gibbs. Look at my Twitter, look at my Instagram, look at my Facebook, whatever you want to look at Nort Chorple, NORTCHORPLE, obviously is my handle. Go look at that. Or in the show notes. I'll just put it in the show notes. I'll put it in the show notes. Click on that and get tickets if you're in the Madison area. Or if you want to come to the Madison area, it's really lovely this time of year. It is a burning hellfire. But so in celebration of that, we're going to, I already got a printout from the Questionator that has a bunch of the questions that we've done, the very best of the best. It selected, it went through and picked the best based on a cold list of criteria that I gave it. And so we're going to go through kind of like old school style and pick random numbers from this list to select our questions, okay? And it's between 1 and 160. No, yeah, it's between 0. It's between 0 and 161 is what we have to select from. Between those integers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's including 1 and 160.
1 and 160.
But not including 0 and 1.
Either 1 or 160.
No, but all the numbers in between too, Finn.
But I can't pick those numbers. I can pick those.
You
numbers
can, absolutely. Absolutely, you can. You can.
And I can pick both of them.
Not at the same time, though. Because that makes it 161. And like I said, that's a no-no.
Ixnay
on the 160, the un-61 way. I don't know. I'm not fluent. It's not my first language. Okay, let's answer some questions. Finn, what number do you want?
Oh, gosh. How about 1?
All right. Number 1. What is your least favorite sound?
Not that, but
Yeah, that sucks. That's a terrible
that-
sound.
Yeah,
we
those
don't
are
like that.
digital sounds. Yeah. There is a sound that I hear. Let's see. Oh gosh, so like the chalkboard sound, the gradient sound of, or the sound of brake pads like wearing down. There, that screechy sound.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
That's a bad one.
Yeah. There's got to be something that really irks me. I
What
don't
about
know.
like
I
how do
guess
you
I'm,
feel about styrofoam on styrofoam type of noises, or metal on like metal cutlery on plates? Do people? I don't mind that personally, but some people
Clank,
really
clank,
hate that.
clank.
Loud
Yeah, I
chewing,
guess those-
maybe.
I'm chewing.
Teeth chomping.
Yeah.
For me, my
There's like
weirdest, my sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's all. Just like, I don't know if there's anything I'm particularly averse to. There's like the physiological, like screechy sound that just hurts your ears, kind of.
Mhm.
And then there's like the psychological, which I guess what chewing might be. And I don't know. I guess it's probably something from the latter category.
Yeah, ladders are sound terrible. Actually,
Yeah, when you,
I like that noise when
Okay.
when you're collapsing on like an aluminum ladder, like in a
Chunk.
the ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That's a very satisfying noise, actually. Yeah, shunk. So my weirdest one, I think, is
Can I guess it?
Yeah,
Is it lead pencils on paper?
you got it. Especially
Yeah.
dull pencils. The duller, the worse.
Mm,
So like, old exams were painful to take. I like
Right.
this game how since we've answered all these questions before at some point in our history, we're just going to guess each other's answers.
Mhm. I've learned things.
I think Finn originally said Johnny's voice the last time
Yeah.
I asked that
That's
question.
right.
I'm glad that
It's
Finn's gotten a little
better.
kinder. Oh, Johnny's voice has gotten better. That was where you were
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
I thought you had gotten nicer.
I've been trying to
but no.
keep it lower.
Yeah,
He used
it's
to
nice and
be so
low.
shrieky.
Yeah.
like brakes wearing out.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi
Exactly.
guys.
Ugh, John,
and
drink
just,
some
and just like,
water.
That's how I entered the
Thank
room.
you. That's how I finished it.
That's his catchphrase. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh God! Hey, why don't listeners write in and tell us the worst sound you heard on this podcast?
Yeah, exactly. I think that might have been it. Yeah. But for me, the pencil thing made test taking very difficult in 1990s college. There was like these blue book exams, like you'd have to write essays and stuff, and people would just have the dullest fucking pencils, and it was just
It'd be so quiet.
driving me nuts. Yeah. And then it was, before wireless headphones.
Hmm.
So like I couldn't have earbuds in to protect me. But it wouldn't matter, I don't think. I think I could feel it. Like I can feel it when somebody's writing with a pencil.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Wes
I went
likes to
to,
write with pencils sometimes.
Oh
And
no!
I just have to just sit there and then I ground her after a while. The next infraction. I way overreact to. Sorry, you what?
I went to '90s college. It's just college started in the '90s.
Yeah. Did you take sweaters and cardigans 104 at the lab?
Mm-hmm.
where we
Yeah.
had to try them on and walk around in them and like
That's right.
pick like shirts to go under them to see
That's right.
if you did it right. That's your final
Yeah, you did.
project.
That was my thesis.
Yeah. Turtlenecks, mock or not?
Hmm.
Doesn't quite rhyme, but that's you thought of it, so it's
I
not
did
me.
think of it.
You're the idiot that thought of that terrible title.
Yeah, but Oasis doesn't always rhyme, and they were.
They were always carpeting the
They're-
landslide.
That's right. Sorry to derail us. Okay, I think we can answer that question.
We did. Okay, bye. Johnny, what number do you want?
33.
To celebrate Jesus' death age, 33. If you had to co-host an awards show with one of the original McDonald's characters, who would it be?
I like this question. And I'm going to say it'd be one of the cheeseburger head dudes. The mayor, or was it the police officer? What was his name?
There's Mayor McCheese, and then
Mayor McCheese, yeah.
There was a police officer that kind of fell at. It's no longer there.
Oh, he's not there. ACAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All cheeseburgers are
Mayor
bastards.
McCheese.
All cops are
here's that-
burgers.
All cops are burgers. I think that was kind of.
Anyway,
There was a good burger place called Cops in Milwaukee. Maybe it still is. It was Cops Custard, I believe.
sounds like they're more
Burger
of a
dispenser.
place.
Well, they have burgers too, and so
Well, do they have a mascot or a kind of a universe of
No.
characters?
they have
That's what I
two
thought.
peas.
That was their mascot. Was just 2 peas in a pod, or what?
No, well, yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Thanks for yes ending. Not even ending, just like yes ending.
Yeah.
More like. I would pick. I feel like I'd pick Grimace for the record.
Mm.
I feel like he would be a good foil because he's kind of a dipshit, and so you could like make fun of him and stuff. You know, that's what I like in a co-host. By the way, for this show on July 12th, my sidekick co-host guy is going to be Johnny. So come on out for that. I don't know why I thought of
If
that.
you
I
like
just-
this kind of banter, oh, it's easy. Yeah, why
no.
that come up?
But I think Grimace would be a funny, it'd be like having Jack Black kind of. I don't know why I said Jack Black, but something about him seems like a goofball. So you could probably have fun with him. Ronald McDonald has the most experience, I'm sure, but he's a clown, and I kind of want to be the
Still
star.
Starlight.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be the star of it and have one of them be the.
I'd like to think that Ronald is like too big for this. Like, it's too busy,
Yeah, he'd send his brother Rick McDonald.
Rick McDonald, everybody.
Donald McDonald.
Just a normal business guy.
Yeah, he doesn't even dress up.
Yep.
Maybe.
I'm waving.
I did a physical bit that no one could see.
I'm waving.
I acted like Rick McDonald. There is. Oh, I don't like to timestamp the show, but there is a Grimace shake. It's purple. I don't know the flavor or anything, but that's kind of a new thing
Gotta be great.
that's happening. Yeah, it could be
I mean, it seems gross.
bubblegum. Mhm.
Bubblegum? A grape bubblegum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess- yeah. Don't think about that, did you?
It could be popsicle, like grape popsicle. Flavor?
Yeah, lots of things are purple.
Or grapes.
Yeah, it could
Oh, yeah.
be
It could be
grape flavored. Do you think
grape flavored, actually. Duh.
like the fruit?
Do you have a
Um,
selection for this, Finn? Did you answer? I forget.
I think I said last time. I think I said Mayor McCheese.
So if
because
Johnny's
he's like
ripping you off.
Yeah, I guess. So I have to switch up my answer, huh?
Yeah.
And it's
like
like a
the idea of a
natural
chocolate.
conclusion. Hamburger, he'd do lots of good bits. He can do like a.
Well, he'd be easy to write for.
He'd be easy to write for.
He just
That's
says
very
rubble,
true.
rubble. That's all he says.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. And he has like not a lot of dimension. You feel like you can do a lot of like a B story to the award show, where he's like robbing people's awards or something.
Maybe you could get the cop and the Hamburglar and set up like you could do a bunch of bits like that. Maybe I could bow out of this thing. Maybe I can just chill out.
Yeah. Why don't we have an all kind of like McDonald's based? To
Meal
replace me,
later?
they're probably going to need. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's do that.
Okay.
McDonald's
Chicken
based
nuggets.
meal.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
so
a
I'm
couple
gonna
of chicken
say-
nuggets are going to do it. You're going to say what?
Mhm. I'm gonna say
Everyone?
their character. I'll say chicken nuggets.
Okay.
The whole cast.
Let's move on. I'm going to pick number 104. What's a kid's movie that freaked you out as a kid? I would say Princess Bride is one. If that's a kid's movie, I'm not 100% on that.
I don't know.
If it is, I'll say that because the rodents of unusual size and the sand pits or whatever. You know, the pits that they fall into or whatever.
Mhm.
But it didn't freak me out that much. I feel like I wasn't that young. Is E.T. a kid's movie?
Yes.
For sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it lately though? It's fucking freaky. It's
Yeah.
like when especially like towards the end when he's dying.
Well,
and
maybe later kids, not like early kids.
not early
Is it-
kids, later kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have, currently you have early kids.
Who are you, Sandra Boynton? You guys will get that someday, and you'll laugh. So I'm trying to
They
think.
say that-
I don't have any.
They say that-
Go ahead.
wow. Okay. He's so glad I cleared space for this. They say the word penis a lot in ET.
Penis breath, they say, right?
Yeah. It's like a. They bring it up. It's a weird word to throw around.
In a
It was like
children's movie,
the late
I guess.
80s.
yeah.
Oh yeah, oh, that was weird. Also, it was just sad, but that did not freak. Okay, so what else? Oh, Neverending Story had a pretty freaky part.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Where that stressed me out a lot.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
I didn't like the scales on the dog
Oh,
dragon.
I liked
Scales
that.
was
The
weird. Creeped me
freaky
out.
part was when the horse was sinking into something. I guess maybe I don't like
on the
sinking
sand.
into things. Yeah. And the best should best,
Quicksand.
and everything's like, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what happened. I haven't watched
The
it in a long time.
darkness.
It's still actually on.
The
Did you know that?
nothingness or
It's
something.
still going.
What?
It's never ending.
It never ends.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
It's funny they had a sequel to that.
The ending story.
Like they don't know when do you start it?
Oh yeah.
I think there's some scary parts in The Land Before Time that kind of freaked me
Oh,
out.
guys,
It's good, but otherwise I
yeah.
really like that.
I think it just was kind of scary to be a kid, and Yeah,
Harry
anytime
and the
that-
Hendersons.
was not easy to scare. Harry and the Hendersons is just scary entirely. I remember watching that movie out of context a bunch and being like, ugh.
What do you mean by out
What's
of
going on?
context?
He's eating fish sandwiches. It's creepy.
Like they're like weird looking things.
It's only one
And-
thing. Are you sure you're
All
thinking
right,
of
sorry.
Are you thinking
Yeah,
of Planet of the
Harry.
Apes?
I'm thinking of Harry, the hairy guy.
I think we should
Yeah.
make a documentary about Harry and the Hendersons called Thinking of Harry. What do you think?
I like it.
Sounds really,
Interview John
I'd watch that.
Lithgow.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Can find a
I was
Sasquatch.
not creeped out at all by that movie. That's funny.
I think if you see it out of, you know what scared me?
What do you
This
mean
is
by
not a
out of
movie.
context again? Sorry. Back to that.
Just on TV. It was on TV.
Where you didn't select
just-
it? Is that what you
and
mean?
select
You didn't
it.
know it was
Yeah.
the context being it was on TV.
It was on TV and I didn't know what was going on. And I just was like, I wasn't introduced to this thing in a charming way. I was just like, this is not a movie, but the aliens from Sesame Street freaked me out.
That's funny.
Um,
No, they had their own movie.
yeah.
It was called Aliens from Sesame Street.
That's right.
It was actually it came
Um,
out before the movie Aliens.
I'd like to think that like Sesame Street comes out with like SNL style movies
Right.
for like different characters.
That'd be great. I mean, they do a little bit. I bet they do kind of. I bet there are like Elmo movies, don't you think? You know, like that are,
Yeah.
48 minutes long or whatever.
Mhm. No, you're probably right. Yeah, I just want to see an arc, like a romantic arc. Have their character kind of be.
I know they made a spoof of Argo called Elmo. I know that. For a
You know
fact.
what? When I was a little kid, Argo scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, really?
Ben Affleck's beard. I don't know if he had a beard in that. I'm sorry. Mustache? Did he have a goatee? I feel like he could have. His
Was
glasses.
he? Yeah, something
about
was
it.
really. I didn't
Weird,
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like them apples. All right, let's move on to the next question. Finn, what number would you like?
71.
Would you rather be covered in bugs for an hour or butter for a week?
I guess it depends on the bug, but butter for a week would get annoying really fast.
Hmm.
And like it wouldn't have. It's not like that might be worse for you. I don't know what the consequences of having butter on your skin for a long time is, but it can be great.
Probably good for your skin, right?
I would think
Oils
so.
are good for you.
If anything, I think it would be a positive net effect, unless you fell in a frying pan.
I'm sick of you guys have this Midwest mentality that kind of informs all your
bread
health
on it.
decisions. Yeah. No, check.
Pro dairy.
All kinds of white bread all
Yeah,
over
it's
yourself.
pro dairy. It's really healthy. It's good for you. It's from the earth somehow.
Mhm.
Well, we're all individually sponsored by the Dairy Council in Wisconsin.
Mm,
So
I see. Yeah, this segment is brought to you by the Dairy Council. Dairy. What's the slogan again, Johnny?
Salt for your loins.
Mhm.
yeah,
All right, now back to the-
we're not that. I don't know. They wanted us to record an alt just in case. So
Yeah, see.
it's,
Look for
it's dairy, say cheese, and milk and yogurt.
Eggs too?
Eggs are not
eggs
dairy.
too.
Mm.
What are you talking about?
No, that was it. It was eggs are not dairy. It was kind of like an information campaign.
Yeah, eggs. They're not dairy, but it's for dairy somehow. Let's rethink this campaign. Okay, next
Okay, good.
next question here, Johnny. What number do you want?
159.
Have you ever written fan mail to a celebrity?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the modern day equivalent. I bet I said this last time. Is like a tweet. You know, like
Just trying to get their attention. Hey, you.
like, hey, I wanted to let you know that I
How big of
enjoy
a
your work.
celebrity?
I'd say any
How big of a
celebrity, like anyone you're a fan of.
I would say, yes, I have written messages to someone I may follow on like YouTube or Instagram that has a lot of followers.
What did you say?
I like your work. You can
About
hear
rocks? Was it rock related?
Is it a rock thing?
Yeah, it's rock related. Yes, it's totally
Yeah.
rock related.
Keep on
100%.
rocking in the free world.
Keep on rocking.
Keep on rocking.
Any like
rock.
actual celebrities in your whole life?
Anything that's
No, I don't think I've written any actual celebrities. I'm trying to think.
what's the follower count on the biggest rock guy? You know, what kind of
mean,
hits is he getting?
Probably like
If he says a million,
15,000 followers or something, maybe.
wow, okay,
15.
that's pretty good.
I don't know. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Okay,
You're totally making
Anyway,
it
sir.
up. He's our numbers guy.
I have no idea.
Johnny's our numbers guy, so you can really trust these. You can trust his wild eyes darting back and forth, looking around the room to see if he sees any numbers.
Mm.
Yeah.
I found some.
So
Kim,
I have Scott Wolf. I have sent something to I forget what. It was some meme that I made. Oh, it was when Bay. I think it was when Bay. The term Bay came into popularity. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what Nev Campbell called Scott Wolf on Party of Five. That was his name was Bailey, and she would call him Bay. Everybody would call him Bay.
Hey, babe.
And so I made a meme about that, like the original Bay or something like that. And it was Scott Wolf, and he liked it.
Nice.
And thought it was funny. So responded to it. Sent me an signed 8x12, but it was like signed like, you know how you sign documents online, like e-signing, like DocuSign. So it was just like a vague, like cursive style writing. Font. It was just a font. Anyway, what about you, Finn? You contact anyone?
I don't not that I can recall. Like, I've met people and told them how much I enjoyed them. I think I may have told this story on the last time I heard this question,
Perfect.
but we'll find out. I'm also kind of, just on a side note, I'm interested to see how I answer these questions and how I answered them before, but also if I picked the same numbers, because I'm kind of scared I did.
Right.
Because I think the bug one sounds familiar. I remember getting that one, I think, addressed to me. So, questionnator, you can let us know.
Yeah,
But
just
I
leave a
met this
comment.
guy-
Questionnaire, leave a comment. But hey, you shouldn't be listening, questionnaire. You're on vacation, bud.
No.
No.
Take time for yourself.
Yeah, it's called self-care.
So self-care. I met there's this guy who works at the co-op in Pittsburgh. I don't even know his name. I know he's in this band called Grand Buffet that I really liked. It's like a joke rap band from like the early 2000s. And I was like a huge fan of them. Like, it was like a funny album. So like it was easy to memorize the lyrics and get other people into it. And like, they were a really fun show to see live. And I like ran into him. He like, at the store when he was working, and I was like, hey man, I'm like, just want to let you know, I'm a big fan of yours. I have your entire album memorized, blah, blah, blah. So
What did he say?
that was an in-person thing. He was nice. He was like, oh my God, I can't believe anyone remembers that at
Like,
all.
oh, this is my music. Wow.
Ugh,
Yeah.
gross. That'd be funny if he just looked at you and was like, ugh, yuck. That's why I quit. I don't remember. I remember, yeah, Scott Wolf. I don't remember like when I was a kid writing into anything, but I think I did. Definitely tried to get into the Pitfall Harry club, like the Pitfall Harry from the game Pitfall. If you got a certain score, you could take a picture of the screen and send it in.
Okay.
But like, we got everything at garage sales, so anytime there was like a thing that you had to do to mail in, it was like expired, or like the address had changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just wasting your time, but you didn't know
like,
you were.
Sending in, because like the language was weird. It was like send in an etching of your screen, and so it's like, you know, like cameras hadn't even been invented yet when they wrote that.
Yeah,
apparently. So,
But Pitfall happened.
yeah,
Woodburn is.
Well, Pitfall was just a guy. Pitfall Harry was just a guy.
Oh, I see.
Running around the jungle, swinging on vines and
Vines.
jumping on
Alligator
alligators' heads. Or crocodile, I don't remember.
Mhm.
Yeah, it could be either. We want to be respectful. Okay. Well, that was a wonderful celebration. Get your tickets today to that show on July 12th. It's going to sell out for sure. It's a very small, there's only one ticket. The whole place is only one seat. So we haven't sold out yet, but I'm just kidding around, of course. It's more like 2. And that's all the questions for today, okay? Now get out there, ask questions, be curious, not furious, and always remember the first part of question is quest. The second part is shun. And of course, tune in next time to hear us once again answer several questions.
Thank you for listening to Several Questions, a production of Wolf Out Radio. Click on the link in the show notes for more Wolf Out shows.